Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman,
I'm Captain Soja.
and this is more of Euro Truck Simulator 2, in which I was just double-checking the map situation. I managed to pick up a delivery at this exact location I'm at, and I'm going to go through two cities on the way that I haven't been before. They are a little out of the way, but, you know, you've come to expect it for the achievement progress. As it says over to my side here, this game won the poll for what games I'd be playing during my birthday month of September. It is the second to last day of September. Well, actually, yes. It's not past midnight yet. It's the second last day of September. So I am still making progress on it. And here we are. What were we talking about? Roguelikes? Man, I like roguelikes, but I'm bad at them. I hate liking games that I'm bad at. It's so painful. I mean, okay, honest opinion. All that time you saw me playing Rogue Legacy, and now there's like a playlist of it on YouTube, like... Was I as bad as I feel like I was?
There was you were under the struggle bus sometimes.
Oh, I mean, right.
It was bad.
It
was painful to watch for a bit.
Okay, so I was as bad as I thought I was, but I enjoy, I don't know, I enjoy the idea, but like, it pains me that there doesn't appear to be like a difficulty setting in Returnal, or that there's not something I can do to like slowly level up my guns or slowly level up my energy so that it's more like it's permanent over time. Because don't get me wrong, I've seen people... I haven't seen it all the way to the end because I realized I didn't want to see the bosses, but I've seen people go through basically level 1 Rogue Legacy runs. And that just sounds amazing. But like, that also sounds like a challenge mode that you'd institute, you know? And look, I'm one of those people who would get more into Dark Souls if there was an easier difficulty. I'm just going to be clear with it, like, Souls-likes, I'm one of those people who's like, I like the idea of playing this game, learning the patterns, getting good at, but like, clearly, whatever is the floor scaling of difficulty is above my skill level, but I still want a game I can enjoy. That's kind of how I kind of got the hang of like Jedi Fallen Order, because it was basically a Souls game, but it was like more approachable because you could keep the upgrades. Like, you can make your health bigger, and you can do more damage and get more abilities and stuff like that.
Yeah. I was gonna say, as far as Souls games go, Elden Ring is probably the most forgiving.
I'm just going to casually rear end the truck because I was talking.
Yeah, I noticed.
I wasn't originally
Well,
going
the
to
truck is
bring
pretty,
attention
just
to
don't
it,
fit
but
in
I
his
was staring
head.
at the guy like, so is he going to move? He's got flashers on. I think he's going to move.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, is he just gonna stay there forever? Are you gonna have to run into another vehicle?
I'm going to have to Austin Powers it. Molly says I don't care for roguelikes, and I get that, Molly. But maybe you've only seen someone who's bad at them play them.
I mean, I like Rogue Legacy. It's fun. It's irritating sometimes, but the big thing is you've gotta pick a way to level your character until you
okay.
start earning enough money.
Two things. Now that I've played a couple of more roguelikes in quick succession, like I've gone back to Into the Breach, I played Returnal. I think I have one assessment which is definitely true that would greatly help me. It's one of those hindsight situations. Like now that I'm looking at the videos that I'm uploading to YouTube and the Rogue Legacy playlist is going up, yada yada, I'm looking at them and going, oh, I get what I was doing wrong on this run, which is one of the things going wrong in my runs in Rogue Legacy is that I wasn't necessarily, like, I was always trying to get money, but I wasn't trying to, like, beat a boss. Like, so I get a kit that allows me to have a decent magic startup, and a skill and a character class that would like be good for dealing with a boss, but it's not like during the level I'm getting experience points, so there's really no reason for me to clear a room if I can just move on. Like, I just need to keep my hit points, get to the boss, make a boss attempt, and that is one thing I was doing incorrectly, definitely, is that I was always trying to clear rooms, I was always trying to get more money, when what I probably should have been doing at one point or another was saying, okay, when I said this is a boss attempt, I shouldn't have then spent the next 20 minutes killing all the things and trying to beat up the mini dudes and getting energy and stuff like that. I should have been pressing forward to get the boss. That's thing one.
Yeah, that's definitely something you need to do for Rogue Legacy.
So
yeah,
I see that.
Molly. Yeah, roguelikes are just the same thing over and over and over again, and it can get boring. They're either something you enjoy watching, or I don't really enjoy watching roguelikes. I enjoy playing roguelikes, but watching them.
Oh man,
so much.
If we had some kind of like co-op PvE Slay the Spire where we could sit around like a digital table and play against all of the opponents ourselves as a multiplayer thing, that would be amazing.
I don't know, Slay the Spire, I think it'd be kind of fun to, like, we do a split screen where we're both running the same seed.
Oh, that could work.
That'd be fun. See if you could, do as like a race. See who can get to the top first.
Well, I think sometimes that there are multiplayer aspects left on the cutting room floor. Like, I found out recently that there is a mode that is inaccessible by normal means that you can activate that doesn't fully function, but it basically allows you to control the on-screen other character in Super Punch-Out.
Oh yeah, that was recently found or whatever.
Yeah. And I am reminded of Metal Combat Falcon's Revenge had a two-player mode where one person was the person with the super scope shooting at the giant mech on the screen, and you were the person in control of the giant mech on the screen. And, it's kind of a throwaway mode, but at the same time, it wasn't not fun. Like, if you could actually get somebody... Everybody wants to be the person with the super scope, don't get me wrong. And it would be cooler if it was like a... almost like a Armored Core style, like you got to make your mech, as opposed to picking one of the game's bosses. But still, good ideas. But I will say, Rogue Legacy... In my defense, has some aspects to its control scheme which are jank.
Oh yeah, you've got to learn the controls.
Well, the thing that gets me all the time is enemies will attack you from the direction they're not facing, and they will face you to start the attack when they start the attack. Like, that always gets me with the turrets. It took me a long time to mentally get the hang of that. But the thing that really, really gets me is the game has a kind of like bounce back on both the D-pad and the analog stick. I thought it was the analog stick to start with, but they both do it. Where when
the analog stick's a lot worse.
The analog stick is worse, but they both do it. Where you kind of like press in one direction, but then when you change directions, you sometimes will just flip the other way and you'll attack in the wrong direction. And that's just part of the game, and you can't control that.
Yeah, well, you can select a character class or a fork for your kid that lets you control that.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean the one where like when you're flipping from one direction to the other that that you have no hitbox basically?
No. Flexible lets you change the direction of your attack in air. Like, it's a gameplay mechanic, but you can get a kid that let you get around that.
Turn left.
Molly says, my morning streamer plays Rogue Legacy every couple of weekends. And you do not enjoy it?
Doesn't like roguelikes, thinks they're boring. So that would be my take, yeah.
I think something like Slay the Spire and to some extent Inscription have the benefit of having so much variability that they're very unique experiences. Like the random map generation of XCOM 2 is off the charts amazing. like
Yeah.
that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I like Slay the Spire for the. Even when you're playing a class, you can decide, all right, I'm going to try to play it this way. But if you don't get the right card early enough, you go, okay, I guess I'm going to play this way instead.
Yeah.
And then you get the right card and go, okay, I'm redoing my entire build for the rest of this run because I got the card I needed. That's especially true with the Silent.
Oh yeah.
Shiv's run is the god run.
Shivs for days, and also the shivs that like every time you're doing damage to people, you're healing yourself or whatever.
And then your shivs do just more damage. Yeah.
Yeah. But there's a couple
And
of
then
builds you
get
can
the,
make, and
you
like,
get the infinite shivs. Basically, yeah.
but like about Rogue Legacy, like I feel like one of the design elements that gets me about Rogue Legacy is, oh, the other thing I was gonna say is that's in my negative is the longer you play, the further you fall behind. And I don't know if I'm making the game unplayable. Like I don't know if I'm making it unwinnable for me, just because I keep playing it.
So it's every time you spend money, the enemies get harder. So you need to spend your money in a way that you're keeping up with the enemies. So you need
Wait,
to
so you're
focus.
saying it's the Oblivion problem? Where you're trying to make a custom class? Like if you pick the wrong class, like all the enemies can just get stronger than you and you're boned?
Kinda. And then you just gotta get enough money to fix your class.
It's better one
Well,
of the roguelikes you've seen, but it still gets boring after a while. Sure. But I mean, okay. So I think roguelikes are perfect for me doing a Grab Bag Friday. So Grab Bag Friday type situation where if like on Friday nights I'd be like, okay, we're doing a grab bag, but this grab bag is you get to pick between me doing a run of Rogue Legacy, Slay the Spire, Into the Breach. I haven't played Casey's mod yet, but I want to. FTL. Like I would just give like, let me do one run, and you know what? One run of Slay the Spire might be over in 4 minutes. Like, or not Slay the Spire. I'm sorry. Rogue Legacy. Probably not Slay the Spire. But Rogue Legacy, I have literally gone into that castle and been, like, ganked by a room.
Yeah. That can happen.
But then again, some of the stuff, like, if people voted for... The problem is, like, I think I always used to do, like, a minimum of an hour, which makes sense because, man, if you're going to do a run of Slay the Spire, if you're going to succeed, you have to calculate for, like, 2.5, 3 hours. And
yet one of the
it's same
achievements
kind of
is
true as for
fire in 30.
Jeez, how would you even?
You just got to speed
This is
run
a
it.
really nice stretch of road. It's like a 2-lane road, but it's through woods, but there's still like a grassy median. And I'm like, I don't know where I am, but it's nice. I just wish the frames would keep up. I've started working out the... I went back to an old design doc and realized that I had... One of the things about making games that troubles me the most when I have ideas is... I was talking about earlier about like writing down my ideas so I could be doing whatever it is. Oh, I should probably rest. Or at least progress time. Did I miss the gas tank? Well, I don't need the gas tank. It's fine. I just need to pull into this rest area. It's not important. One of the things that troubles me about game creation is like when talking about the like writing things down so I don't forget it. One of the things that happens to me now is sometimes I'll just be scanning through old notes and I'll realize that a problem I'm having or trying to solve is a problem I already solved. I was trying to do... Oh, hold on. Checking my... Okay, so... I can't get my mousey. Give me my mousey. 1 second. Turkish Delight. No, not Turkish Delight. Turkish Delight. Oh my god, I can't believe I have 1 of 3 Turkish... That means every time I've ever attempted that, I've failed. And I have to do that 2 more times. That's, leave Istanbul, Turkey, getting a cargo on time that is more than 2,500 kilometers. and I have attempted that, I know, multiple times, and that's the one time I succeeded. I need Express. Orient Express. So Paris to Strasbourg, Strasbourg to Munich, Munich to Vienna. So where's Munich? That's what I need to purchase. Munich is Germany, right? Or am I wrong?
I think so.
Munich! Purchase Munich. Molly says, don't get me wrong, I'd hang out for Rogue Legacy, I just probably wouldn't talk really much because the game, eventually my ADHD brain will take over and go different things. Yeah, I think Rogue Legacy would benefit from more variability. And to be fair, we wouldn't have all these other cool roguelikes if we didn't have Rogue Legacy. Like, Rogue Legacy was the start of that endeavor. The roguelikes and the roguelites. Like, Rogue Legacy, FTL, those were basically the start.
Yep. You know, I haven't played Plague Inc. in a while.
Man, that's on my wish list because it keeps going on sale for like $6. But I keep thinking I already paid $1 for it on the iPad.
That's fair. Yeah, I've got it on Steam. I forgot, did we have our stuff set up so we could share our Steam libraries? I think we did at one point.
I'm pretty sure I'm still sharing with all the same people. I don't know if yours is still sharing with me, because I think technically when you reinstall your computer, that would have reset it probably.
Yeah.
Oh man, 0.8 drivers.
I don't remember how to share my, library.
You're looking for like home sharing? It's in the options. I could Google it for you later.
Yeah. I was gonna say, because I know I've got some games I think you'd be interested in playing, and then you wouldn't have to worry about buying yourself.
Munich. Yeah, Munich is pronounced Munich. You're correct, Molly. But like rations and rations, as established previously, I will often say something incorrectly and correctly interchangeably.
Oh, I didn't realize I had Starbound.
I mean, if you don't, I do.
No, I mean, apparently I do. Yeah.
Oh wait, Starbound. I would love. I totally forgot about Starbound. I've always meant to go through that with other people. That's. I'd like to do that. Hold on. I can't see chat history. There we go.
Should go through Shadowrun again.
Well, that's when I got to the map, Molly. Because when I got to the map, I was like, oh, that's right, because it's spelled Munich, right? But yeah, Munich. Like it's not, it's not pronounced nice. It's pronounced Nice. Oh man, it is early morning and raining. What's going on?
I didn't realize that.
Cool. Psychonauts did not do well in the poll.
It's a fun little game, but it's not great. Like, it's plot heavy and okay.
Yeah, I heard its gameplay was kind of rough. I heard a lot better things about the second one, but at the same time, my understanding of the second one is like it picks up where the first one concludes. So I was like, well, then I kind of want to play the first one now. I've always kind of wanted to play the first one. I've just, you know, I missed out on a lot of those OG Xbox games. Yes. It is spelled Munich, though, to be fair.
Oh, I've got Overlord?
That seems like a game you'd have played.
Yeah, Jeff played it, until I never got around to it. Really to get back into Orcs Must Die 2. That's a fun game.
Yeah, I think they just came out with 3, didn't they?
They did, yeah. I never finished 2. But it's a nice tower defense style game.
Speaking of tower defense style games, I need to finish Full Frontal Assault so I can basically be on a permanently upward arc of Ratchet and Clank. But it's not doing well in the poll right now. It is in the poll right now, everybody. You want to see me finish the Ratchet and Clank series, get up to Rift Apart. I am partway through the 9th game in the series. And,
you played, no, I guess you haven't played Not Tonight.
No, but I want to.
Yeah, I picked it up because Robin told me I should, and or maybe she gifted it to me. She might have gifted it to me.
Yeah, it was on my wish list. I forget who ended up. One of the things I've changed this year is whenever I receive a gift, I'm now noting it on that year's gift list and who got it for me, so I can forever remember. Like, because I hate that I can't remember who got me what specific gift. Like, I hate it. I don't mean to, like, because I figure that can come across as like some variety of inconsiderate or uncaring, and that's not what I mean. I just have a bad memory.
Yeah. I got a lot of games I didn't realize I had. Good old Humble Bundle.
I mean, yeah, Humble. I haven't been paying attention to Humble Bundle for a little while, but
No.
yeah, I have. Oh, it's funny you should mention it, actually, because after the user pick poll, the poll that I'm gonna run. Hold on, I'm sliding into the other lane because rain in Euro Truck Simulator. After the user pick poll in November, probably what I'm gonna be running in November for the poll is, I think what I'll do is I'm gonna make a poll that's exclusively games that people have bought me or that I have access to that I have either never played, never started, or whatever. Like, just do a poll that's just, no, I'm starting a new game, but which one? Like, all, backlog. I'll call it the backlog poll. This is the backlog poll. These games I have but haven't started. I would like to start one of them. I would like you guys to like me to start one of them. Please vote for one of them. And Not Tonight's going to be on there. Frostpunk is going to be on there. Unmetal, which I'd love to play, would be on there.
Let's see.
I guess I could put La Pucelle Tactics on there because Velvet Maiden picked it up for me. It's so weird because she's changed her name, but also she has a pseudonym to go by. Anyway, Velvet Maiden, one of the games she picked up for me was La Pucelle Tactics on Steam. So now, La Pucelle Ragnarok, I should say. So now my only excuse for not playing that game is that I should finish Disgaea again for the third time.
I never finished this guy, which is kind of sad.
I've never completed a Disgaea, that's for sure, but finished? Yeah. Oh wait,
I mean, I had endings.
I forget. Is that?
I never finished the plot.
Oh yeah, because you saved over yourself with my save file.
I did.
Or would
Yep,
somebody say, was it
after-
Rob's save file? You saved over your own save file with somebody else's save file.
It was yours because you wanted to advance your characters, and I wasn't done playing.
And that's...
If I hadn't been up for like 72 hours, that probably wouldn't have happened.
Oh, definitely. You were tired as hell. Like, I don't think that was the time you sleep drove home, but
Yeah, I've been playing. I think I had like 30-ish hours in my run, all in that one sitting. Yeah.
because I think what happened was I looked over and I was like, "Oh my God, William, did you just save into slot whatever?" Because that was I'm sorry. Actually, hold on, wait. For the new gamers, for the young gamers, so back in the day, when you had memory cards to like save onto, or even memory cards. Actually, hard drives would be out of the whack. So memory cards, when you had to have actual external drives that you would plug into your systems to save files, those were not specific to user like they are now.
Yup.
So Captain Soja saved into his save slot because he was playing the game he was playing, but he was playing on my save, so he saved over himself. In case you were wondering how that would be possible,
Man,
because you can't really do that anymore, I just realized.
Yep.
Oh man, ancient gamers.
I mean,
I mean,
Humble Bundle
when
has like one kind of nice bundle out. They've got their Spotlight bundle, 17 games for $10.
Give me the list. What's $10?
That gets you Ultimate Sith Edition of Force Unleashed,
Interesting.
Lego Star Wars Complete Saga.
Okay, I think that's the second to last version of the game, but all right.
And then Lego Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm.
All 4 versions of Pinball FX3. So that's Marvel, a Marvel, and then 2 Star Wars.
I've
So
heard good things
fun
about
around
those pinball games, actually.
You get both Knights of the Old Republic. So
Okay.
1 and 2. Grim Fandango Remastered.
Man,
the
wait, so
Tentacle
I could have the
Remastered.
PC copies of for one. Oh, damn it!
What?
Because I picked up I told everybody I was going to pick up KOTOR the next time it went on sale because it was doing so well in the polls. I knew I was going to eventually play it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I picked it up for like $5. But now you're telling me I could get both games for $10, and then all these other games, and it'd be the computer version, so it'd probably play in higher resolution.
I was gonna say I've got the computer versions. If I can share my Steam with you, I got both.
Well, I mean that's still $5 I didn't need to spend. But yeah, I hear you.
Oh, fair. Yeah. Day of the Tentacle Remastered. Aliens, Colonial Marines. That was a pretty fun game if I remember. If that's the one I think it is.
It's not.
Oh,
It can't be the one you're thinking of.
Okay. That's fair.
It's the recent terrible one.
Oh, never mind. That one is garbage.
It's the
I
one
watched
full.
Let's
It's the
Play
one that
on
was full of lies.
Yeah. Let's see. Lego Star Wars Force Awakens.
Were you thinking Fire Team? Because I heard good things about Fire Team.
Maybe I was thinking Fire Team. It was an older one.
Oh, an older one. AVP 1 and 2.
Maybe. Might have been AVP 2.
There's a lot of forest happening, and I'm okay with this. Lots of green.
Ooh. Let's see. Jedi Knight 2. Jedi Outcast. That's a fun game. That's an old game, though.
There's a lot of Star Wars in this bundle.
Yeah. Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. Good old Jedi Academy. Something called Full Throttle Remastered.
I think that's an arcadey burnout style racing game. I think.
Let me click on the thing. Take a look.
I might be misremembering that.
No, it looks like it's I'm not sure how to describe it. And then Aliens versus Predator. Which I think's the multiplayer versus game.
Aliens vs Predators should be. Both of those games should be 3 different campaigns of humans, predators, and aliens. I've heard excellent things about 2. I think 1 was still held in high regard.
Yeah, this is the first one. Yeah, it's not bad. Yep,
When you're looking
bundle
at stream,
there.
can you see that? Like it's doing what it used to do back long ago, where it's got like the frame rate hiccup.
Yeah, it's
kinda-
still doing that.
Okay. I've never been completely certain if that. I think on stream, maybe because of the frame timing of the stream itself, I think it's not as visible to people as it is to me, because it can like make me a little woozy sometimes. Like, it's kind of like rocking back and forth inside your head while you're looking, like in your eyes while you're looking at something. Like it's pretty.
Got a Serious Sam bundle.
Oh, but of course.
17 games for $20. It's not bad. And Total War is the other bundle.
Ooh, wait. Total War bundle.
Yeah. 8 games for $12.
No, you need that sign anyway. That's fine.
What other bundles they got? Let me check out their books bundles. Sometimes those are really good.
Oh, good. Columbia spite poles.
Those are software bundles. Unity bundles.
I gotta be approaching that achievement for 450,000 euros a day. Like, I'm nearing that, I think. Oh, sorry, I just got distracted off the whole. So I was trying to figure out how to include a good fighting system inside my text-based game when I forgot I had already figured out that problem years ago in a different game, right? And basically, the inspiration is I was thinking about it last night for whatever reason while I was having massive insomnia. Monster Rancher. So if I do in text like you are far away from the opponent, or you are pretty close to the opponent, or you in the opponent's face, that's the long, medium, and short ranges of Monster Rancher combat. And then you would have access to different moves based on how far away you were, and then based on the actions that you take and the actions that they take would change the placement. So the text would say that you're once again like you're far away or you're up close or whatever, and then that would give you options for being able to deal with combat to move the opponent around. So maybe make like 4 interconnected quote-unquote rooms of text based on whichever thing you were doing. So like the person is over in the room near the television, or they're near the door, or they're at the dining room table or something like that. And then you could have different actions based upon where you had moved, where you knocked combat to try and facilitate stuff. And it's, it's not fighting game style stuff, but it's more interactive than Maverick Hunter Fighter, and it would allow you to be focusing on not just the combat, but the story of what you're doing. And like, I don't know, mentally I think it works. I'd have to play test it, but I think it's a problem I already solved. I don't know how long I've been driving with that turn signal on. It's hard to see my turn signals sometimes. Income 602 euros. Well, better than negative 500 euros. Man, where am I that it's this green? It's beautiful.
No, it's okay. In real life, it's not that green anymore. I think Europe caught on fire at one point.
What?
Did you run into something?
I must have. I don't.
Huh.
I think it's got too big of a binding box because I'm physically I'm not hung on anything.
Right.
Wait, now I can't back up.
Can you go forward?
I'm trying. No, I'm hung. What the fuck? I'm hung on something. Invisible. I'm hung on something invisible. Like I'm not touching anything. What am I? What do you think I'm hung on?
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, warp me into the ground like it's big rig trucks or something. What the hell?
It's gonna do Burnout Paradise and just shoot you into the sky. Barrel roll.
Well, that has happened one time before. Okay, I don't. Oh, okay, variable displacement, V button. Let's try that. Let's try that. What the fuck? Well, this is anticlimactic.
Well, on that note.
Hold on, let me leave this shit behind for a second. Okay. So I can get out if I need to. Alright, here's what I'm going to try and do. Since the trailer... Yeah, since the trailer tends to align with the vehicle when you connect it, I'm going to try and line the truck up very straight and press the connect button. This is a trick I learned the other night. I don't remember what was the exact circumstances, but I just don't know exactly which side I should be aimed on. because I don't know what invisible side it's hung on. Okay, if I hit this button... Okay, the trailer moves over. Can I move? Okay. Something looked like it kicked up in the back, but I am moving. Okay. Pro tip, everybody. Pro tip. There you go. The trailer aligns with you when you connect it. So if you ever get hung on something like that, align the truck first, and then reattach the trailer. All right.
The pro tip was if you're in danger, just kangaroo it and leave the baby behind.
What is that a thing kangaroos do? Like, what is the kangaroo it part of that? I don't understand.
Oh yeah, kangaroos are in danger. They just flip their baby out of the pouch and run away.
I mean, they can always have more, right? So
Yeah, that's the assumption. Yeah. Did you know a guy was recently killed by a kangaroo in Australia?
I mean, isn't that theoretically always true?
So he was 76, but he was the first person actually killed by a kangaroo since like 1938. Where kangaroo was cause of death. Apparently they maimed the fuck out of some people, but people usually, apparently, have almost always survived.
Hmm.
And he might have been able to survive, except for when the paramedics showed up to help him, the kangaroo attacked the paramedics.
They did get rid of the kangaroo?
I mean, they ended up shooting it, but the guy, they couldn't resuscitate the guy. He was already dead.
Wait, hold on.
Why is it having you go down?
Why am I turning around now? Oh, oh no. Oh, it redid it because I disconnected my trailer and reconnected it. It's redone my route.
Oh, so it's skipping your place you wanted to go to.
Yeah, so I was over here for question marks.
Gotcha.
That is super unfortunate. All right, redoing this. Double checking for question marks. I feel like that's not enough question marks. I feel like I'm missing one.
Maybe. I don't know. Either way, I'm headed off to bed. It's after midnight local, so.
Oh, well, I can snip this recording here. So, for anybody who's watching later on YouTube, as I've fiddled with the map, this has been Euro Truck Simulator 2, presented by Improvision Entertainment. I have been Hunter Munn.
I've been Captain Soja.
And we will see you in the future.
Good night, YouTube.